My beard doesn't look as good now as it did when I was applying Minoxidil. So does that mean that... No. Am I losing my gains? Stay tuned to find out. Hello, welcome to Urban Hazard Image Consulting, where we show you how to make a full style transformation, which consists of filling out your patchy beard, learning to style and grow out that ascended beard, and then lastly complementing that beard with bold, intentional outfits, styles, and accessories, so you can harness the power of that beard. If you want to invest in your style, please subscribe and press the notification bell. Let's get right into the topic. So I've been getting a pretty large influx of subscribers recently, which is amazing. But a lot of these people haven't really been following my journey up to now. They look at my beard now, and they look at my beard when I was on Minoxidil 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago, and then they look before I shaved off my beard. That's the state of my beard at that point. And they go, oh boy, you know, like, your beard looks a lot worse now than it did then. But then the place they instantly go is your beard falling out from Minoxidil? Then they start getting nervous. Or they even go to the point of, your beard's falling out, man. You know, just admit it. And, well, I'm just here to kind of explain, that's not the case. You know, it's not responding to hate. I'm just want to clarify it to people that it's because of a couple different factors, right? Factor number one, I'm doing a yard, guys. And the thing about the yard is that there's no tapering or strategic manipulating of the hair that allows for a thicker appearance, right? That's essentially what barbers do. They look at the potential within your beard or hair, and they taper your hair so then it looks as thick and full as possible, with illusion strategies and things of that nature. But the thing is, within the entirety of the beard, when you're on a yard, is all the hairs are exactly the same length, right? And it does exactly the opposite of what you think it would do. Just layers and layers of hair on top of each other that's all the same length actually creates, a very patchy appearance. And not only that, all these translucent hairs. If you have translucent hairs at the bottom of your beard, because I haven't touched my beard yet. On a yard, you do not touch your beard. You do trim it on a proper yard, right? Once you have some translucent hairs, it takes away from the entire beard, guys. And about 2 months ago, when I was off Minoxidil, actually, I wasn't applying Minoxidil at that point, but around 2 months ago was when my beard was just really, really dialed in. And honestly, really does not look a whole lot different than what I have now. The only difference is 3 major things, right? There's no translucency down here. The underlip was shorter, so it didn't have this fork action. When my underlip apparently gets to this crazy freaking length, it does this forking action. And you guys know that the underlip actually really contributes a lot to the overall thickness and appearance of the beard. Right, when my underlip is shorter, it really bulges out and creates like this big, thick appearance. Right, so and then of course the cheeks suffer. That's a big one when there's no tapering going on. Just forests and forests of hair just being laid on top of each other. And then the mustache also suffers. When my mustache was actually, shorter in the middle section. Right, it's super long right now. I think it's probably even reached terminal length. I'm not entirely sure, but it's it's pretty darn long. But when it was shorter, it just had that really big, thick appearance, and it never did anything like this. Right now, I'm getting this problem where my mustache just kind of droops down, and it just makes the whole mustache look incredibly thin compared to what it used to be. All right, but then people jump directly to, well, your beard looks worse now, so it's clearly falling out. Well, that's not the case. I'm going to make a video on my... Oh, sorry, I dropped my comb. I'm going to make an informative video on why Minoxidil gains are permanent. On the face, of course. On the scalp, that's entirely different. I don't know why people mix it up. Well, I mean, it's understandable, right? On the scalp, DHT and male pattern baldness will instantly start to miniaturize the follicle once again once Minoxidil is no longer systemic. Once you're not applying Minoxidil, that hair will go away. but it's completely different on the face. You don't have the same factors. All right, so once the hair is rooted in the sebaceous tissue and it's receiving blood flow and it's receiving nutrients, then it stays forever. It makes absolutely no scientific sense that it would ever fall out. So this is my, like, I'm really just trying to assure you guys, there are men that have kept their beards for many, many, many years after applying minoxidil. Is it probably the case that I've lost a bit of cheek density? Why am I pronouncing my T's so much? Is it possible that I lost some cheek density? Perhaps, right? But this has been going on for a while now. Like, I don't have strong cheeks. And again, a lot of the weakness also comes from the fact that they are not tapered, right? Once I get the opportunity, the pleasure to finally trim this thing, I'm going to get a proper taper on all of this. And the appearance that creates, it creates a very strong beard appearance. This is all of the proper beard models out there. That's what they're doing. It's a proper taper. These hairs at the top of the cheek line are very, very short. They get longer, and it creates a nice, thick beard appearance. But as you can see, the cheek hairs at the very top are, pretty long. They're not supposed to be that long, but I can't touch them, right? So that is, the biggest factor in all of this. But in the end, I really do commend your skepticism. You are living out your life probably one of the better ways. You see something that seems a little unbelievable, so you ask questions, right? Because there's a lot of scammers out there. There's a lot of people that are trying to take advantage of you. They're trying to get into that wallet of yours. So naturally, if you see a man who's, doing something gimmicky or something that appears to be gimmicky, you ask, how much legitimacy is, are those beard gains actually going to stay? And you have the right to ask that question. I am never going to shame anyone for asking that question. I'm just here to clarify, set the record straight. I am not losing beard gains. It's very, very clear to me in this, and you're going to see, guys, once I get a proper trim on this thing, especially, and when I get this under lip cleaned up, in the middle of the mustache, of the translucency, the corners as well, once I get that all cleaned up, it's going to be right back to its normal self. In fact, I am very confident that it's going to even look better than it did 2 months ago. So lads, thank you so much. Thank you for caring. Thank you for interacting with my videos. Thank you for being awesome. But yeah, the year coming in 8 months, obviously, as I've said here, it's getting to the point where it's, getting a little too long. I'm going to make a video on at what length I'm going to keep it at. So stay tuned for that one. Cheers.